Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 155 and we're here in Southwest Florida at Vanderbilt Beach to be specific this morning, waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees to the east. And this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. It is a very beautiful morning here. Quiet seas, little bit of a breeze, not too humid. It's gonna get real hot, but it's real nice right now. Hi Faye, good morning. Thanks for joining me live. If you're joining me live, please say good morning. Tell me what you're working on. And if you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello and tell me what you're working on. I make a point to reply to all of the recorded comments every day as well. Jane ordered new yarn. Yay! Good for you. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Faye. Hi, Elizabeth. I missed a few names. Sorry about that. I am working on swatches this morning, doing simple stitches in the round and rows to show you how very different things can look with small tweaks. Hi, Terry. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining me live. Hi, Christine. Laren, I missed several names. Raina, Lily. Lisa's starting the Morgana today. Wonderful. Oh yeah, Lisa and Faye know each other because of Faye's visit. Elisa is from my knitting group. Hi Elizabeth. We're glad you're here too. So my camera is behind the sunshade. Dolly the Wonder Wagon is holding up the sunshade for my camera today. And I think we'll continue to do that until the cooler weather comes again. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's pouring somewhere else in Florida. Okay, well, stay dry. Thanks, Elizabeth. I did do my braids again this morning. Thanks, Karen. I can't believe it was only one. I probably have two more coming. Thanks, Lisa. This is the Meshberry pullover. It is a free pattern on my website, so I tried to add the link to the YouTube video this morning, and you know how YouTube has its quirks. Every day it's something different, and today's quirk was that it wouldn't let me add new stuff to the video description, so I won't be able to add it till later. But you can easily find it on my website. It's called the Meshberry Pullover, and all you need to do is search for the words mesh and berry, and it'll easily come up. You could even do it in Google, Meshberry and Kristin Omdahl, and it'll come up right away. If you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I did post a link to Yarn on the Beach 155 plus the pattern link. So if you go to any of those places, you could find it there as well. It is an oldie but a goodie, and I love this pattern. It is so fun and easy to make. If you can make a granny square, you can make this top. It is specifically done on the basis of a granny square, and now that I've said that, you can probably recognize the stitches as granny square stitches, but instead of starting in the round in the center, you start with, I think it's a chain. Is it a chain or foundation ovals? I don't remember. It might be foundation ovals, and you could do either way, whichever you prefer, but you do the corner increases like in a granny square, but you do them at the raglan spaces. So it's a great introduction to working top down increasing a sweater pattern, because like I always say, it's good to learn only one thing at a time. If you can break down the different elements of something, you can actually learn much easier than if you're overwhelmed with multiple things to learn at one time. So this is a stitch you already know and love. So if it's a stitch you already know and love, it helps to ease you into learning something else new. So this is a size top. It comes in lots of different sizes, so you can choose the size you need, follow the instructions in the parentheses for whichever size, and you would just order your yarn accordingly to the amount that is listed for each size. Faye, am I getting younger? No, not really. I did use I've been lax about adding my serum to my routine the last couple of days. I've been so tired. Not that that's an excuse, but I've been super tired. I worked really hard this weekend to get the new yarn out, and you know, come Sunday night when I've put in, I don't know, 2 12-hour days on the weekend. You're supposed to start Monday morning bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I was exhausted Sunday night. So it makes, you know, it's a trickle down after that, right? You're tired, you forget to do things. Well, anyway, today, last night, and this morning, I added my serum to my routine of cleaning my face, adding my face cream and my serum before makeup. And you know what? It's amazing that you notice, because what better testimonial than other people noticing a difference? But I feel like there's a huge difference between yesterday and today in my eyes, because yesterday I didn't use it and I noticed my eyes looked way more dry and wrinkled when I put my makeup on. So note to self, don't be lazy when you do your beauty routine. So thanks everybody for the nice compliments. So anyways, back to this top. I'll stand up a little more. Now, when you look at the photos on the pattern page, I want you to remember that this is actually the same exact top as you see me wear in the photos. But this is going to be really interesting. I was 20 pounds lighter in the photos you're going to see. Those photos were taken probably 6 years ago, and I was 20 pounds lighter. It's about 160 pounds, 5'9". I'm 180 and 5'9", and look at how different the top looks. It's way longer on me in those photos, and even the sleeves are longer. But keep in mind, okay, so I'll just show you the front and back. So keep in mind, when something has to stretch this way, it doesn't stretch this way. When it stretches this way, it sinks in this way. So, oh, it'd be great in 2 colors, Karen. Yes, you could do stripes. That would be gorgeous. Maybe some thicker stripes, like 3-inch stripes, or alternating. You could do 3-1, 3-1, or do that Fibonacci series. There's so many different ways you could mix this up once you added more than one color. Thanks, Kimberly. Yeah, I absolutely don't feel bad being curvy. You know, it's been something that I've dealt with my whole life. I've been a yo-yo dieter forever. I get skinny and then I get curvy again. And you know, right now being mostly dairy-free and mostly meat-free, I only eat wild-caught fish, and then other than that, live a pretty vegan lifestyle. Like maybe 80% of the time. I feel like I'm healthier than I've ever been. I feel like my skin looks healthier. I feel healthier. My energy level is extremely good. So I don't really feel bad about my weight. I wish I was a little thinner most of the time. But I feel like the older I get, the better I get at styling for whatever size and shape I am, if that makes sense. And so, like, I try to compare, like, let's say 10 or 20 years ago when I was at a higher weight. I looked awful compared to when I looked thinner. And my face isn't puffy like it's been when I've been heavier before. And I think it has to do with being a healthier heavy. The fact that I'm not full of inflammatory foods, so I'm not really bloated, I think it makes a huge difference too. Good morning, June. Hi, Melissa, or Marissa. Hi, Bertha. Yes, Kimberly, that's part of it too. The older you get, the more I think it's easy to just embrace yourself for being you. And I think that there's lots of great movements out there right now to embrace. There's a lot of people that embrace their curves and embrace being you at any size. And I think that that's really empowering. And I think being healthy is just the #1 goal anyway. I missed a few comments, sorry. What brand of bra do I wear? Oh, that's a good question. And I do believe you get what you pay for when it comes to undergarments. I think that they are more of a tool than they are just another accessory. And so for me, I think something that gives good support is really important. I like some Victoria's Secret bras once in a while. I like Soma bras a lot. You know, and you're going to spend 50 or 60 or more dollars on a good supportive bra, making sure that you actually let the ladies that are professionals size you. It's something I learned when I was at the lingerie shows for Eucalan and Wrapture back in the day. I love that expression. And it is so important to get sized properly. And depending on your weight and where you're at, and even my weight shifts, like I said, as I'm getting older. Even when I'm a certain weight, I don't look the same as when I was that weight years ago. So it's important to get sized, and those ladies at a good lingerie shop know how to size you properly. You would be amazed at how wrong sometimes we are at guessing our size. So getting a good supportive bra that fits you well in the rib cage, that fits your cup properly, and has good comfortable straps for you is really important. Now, having said that, you get what you pay for, right? You buy a more expensive bra. Here's the real awesome part about that. You wash it with Wrapture instead of putting it in the laundry with your detergent and the rest of your clothes, and your bra will live 10 times longer than they normally do too. When you put your bra in the washing machine and dryer, it's the harsh detergents and the harsh heat that break down the elastic and make it get too sloppy. And before I knew how to take care of bras, they used to last me 6 months. And then, yeah, it's expensive to replace bras every 6 months if they're expensive, and it's a pain in the butt to do it if they're cheap. So regardless, knowing how to take care of your bras and your lingerie is so important, and they will last longer than you want to wear them even. It's amazing. So hand wash with a delicate wash and laying flat to dry, your bras will last years. So go to a good shop, let a professional size you, you get what you pay for, and take care of them properly. And a bra can turn into something that was once an enemy and becomes a friend. For sure. I feel really strongly about that. There are lots of nicer bras out there than the mainstream ones that I buy, but I don't know of a lingerie shop in my area. I was introduced to a lot of amazing brands when I did the lingerie trade shows. So I know there are other really, really good brands out there, and if you have a lingerie boutique shop in your area, I highly recommend going in there and getting sized for a good bra. But Soma actually has amazing employees that can do that as well. If you don't have a boutique, Soma is a brand that's in lots of shopping malls across America. And Victoria's Secret, from my experience, the girls are pretty knowledgeable in there. I don't think the quality is as great in their bras, but I do not buy bras at Walmart. I do not buy them in cheapy stores because, again, you get what you pay for, and I want to be supported and feel put together under my clothes. Kimberly's gonna get a new bra. Yeah, and you know what, Lisa, I did do a perfume with Wrapture a couple of years ago. I did a solid tin of fragrance that you could put on your pulse points. It was amazing. I'm not sure if it's still available. We'll have to look. If it is, it'd be on Amazon, because I know that's where Eucalan sells the products on Prime. Audrey's allergic to latex. Yeah, you'll have to pay attention to fabrics for sure. You can get organic cotton bras though. Thanks, Eleni. Hi, Edna. Yes, the balm. I couldn't remember the name. Interesting, someone mentioned my tank top today. I normally wear fitted tank tops underneath crochet tops or knitted tops. And today, this one's more swingy. It's actually super cute. It has a crisscross in the back too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a real swingy top. So by putting it underneath this, you can kind of see the gatherings underneath it. But I don't mind. It's not that bad. I really like the idea of the peacock color underneath the raspberry. Martha's having a beautiful day in Jersey. Wonderful. Oh, I couldn't see who it was, but thank you. She said I always look supported. I think that's really important. I think it's important to keep the girls supported. Melissa thought it was fitted. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is definitely a casual look, but depending on what shoes you wear and how you style yourself, I think you could make it a little on the dressy side too. Depends on what kind of jeans you wear, what color your jeans are. I think dark denim actually dresses up an outfit. I think the accessories you wear or how you do your hair also dresses it up. Heather's getting ready to move to Englewood. That is about an hour north of where I live, give or take. This is Vanderbilt Beach in Naples. Lisa, I don't always love underwire, but I do find it to be extremely supportive. I am in the market right now for finding a bralette that is supportive. I think that that's probably a paradox, because I think I said that right. They aren't necessarily supportive, but I'd really like to get away from underwire bras sometimes, but I can't seem to find something where I like the fabric, I like the support, and I like the way it looks. So, where are your doilies? Maybe you mean doilies? Oh, Edna, thank you. Oh, absolutely, a little black dress would be adorable under this top, yes. And if you made it a little bit longer, you could blouse it up and belt it. Imagine this as a tunic or even as a dress if you belted it up and did this, where this was the skirt down below. The fine Madeline tunic on my website is very similar to this pattern, but quite a bit longer. And if you look at that one, it's quite a bit longer and you have a lot more options for styling, including belting it. I'll try to wear it one day this week or next week to show you what I mean. And if you made it even longer, it would be beautiful as a short dress. I missed a few comments. If you want to repeat them, please feel welcome. Yeah, bralette, I think, is the term that I'm trying to say. In my perfect world, it would be organic cotton, little bit lacy, and very supportive. So good luck with that, right? The pattern's called Meshberry. I will, Lisa, definitely. Yes, it's Be So Fine yarn. That's correct. Do you have Chica? Do you have Soma, KB? Christopher Banks. I don't know that store. Anyway, if you can go to a lingerie shop that has professionals for sizing you, that's really the most important part. It doesn't matter what kind of what store you go to. It doesn't matter what brand. If you go to a higher end lingerie shop where they have professional sizers there, that's the most important part. You need somebody that knows how to size you for a bra. Oh, I think those are, oh, a lot of department stores, like, I was going to sound really old and say Hudson's, because that's what we used to have in Detroit. What are Macy's? If you go to the lingerie department at any of your department stores, like a Macy's or a Dillard's, I can't think of any other department store names. Those lingerie sections of department stores will have professionals that can do that as well. Audrey, yes, I will. If only I had contacts with manufacturers and could get stuff made for my brand like that. Wouldn't that be awesome? One day. One day. So I should have showed you what I'm working on today. And my sunshade has decided it doesn't want to cooperate in the wind. Big surprise. Rachel can't concentrate today. Okay, sorry about that. See you another day. Okay, so I was going to show you what I'm working on. I am working on double crochet in the round this time. So first we'll compare it from single to double. This is double crochet, not changing the direction. So always right side facing, and that compares with single crochet, always right side facing. And so right now I'm doing a second square motif in double crochet and changing direction at the end of every round. So this is right side facing every round, and this is alternating right side and wrong side facing every round, meaning that I turn at the end of each round. Oh, everybody's saying bye to Rachel now. Very sweet. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks, Karen. I think it's really interesting to see the differences between the different stitches and the different direction that you can work the stitches. Knowing what you can do helps you decide choices for what you want to do when you're working something. Like we were saying in a couple of previous days, that when you're working a project that incorporates both working in the round and working in rows, like splitting a sweater into fronts and backs, for example, it's really good to know these tips so that you can make the choice of either working in the round, changing direction or not, in case you want things to match. I missed a side combo. Oh well. I see people saying they can do something. Yes, you can do it. Whatever it is, yes, you can do it. It's all about you believing in yourself. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention about the double crochet in the round is that, remember, in single crochet in the round, we did 3 stitches for the corners. 3 stitches was the increase. Well, in this one, it's 5 stitches. And I'm going to do this one with another option for the corners and show them to you side by side when I get to it. Because three double crochets in the corner would not give you the number of increases you need to lay flat. Let's see, what have we got here? So you need a minimum of 5 or 7. And I'll show you those side by side when I get to it. Lisa, no, I did not go to beauty school. I am a firm believer in YouTube for learning anything, and that's where I learn almost everything that, now that I have YouTube. Before that, I don't know, I'm just somebody that learns on my own. I did, I went to regular university college for business, and I went to, after changing my major from organic chemistry at first, because I was pre-med. Then I did go to massage therapy school at one point, but I did not ever go to beauty school. I dreamed of going to cooking school at one point, but never made it there either. I did instead buy cooking school books to learn it on my own, and that's where I learned a lot of my cooking skills. I'm trying to remember what the name of the school is. One of the famous cooking schools in the 90s or early 2000s. I bought their textbooks and just decided to read them on my own and figured that that was better than nothing. Thanks, Kimberly. I think my hair is growing, and I've noticed it in the braids because I've noticed that they hang to the front better than they used to. So yay, it's growing. So next up, after I finish this square, so that I can have single crochet or double crochet with both right side, wrong side facing, and just, oh, I might be done. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, next up I'm going to do half double crochet and show you how that one looks, and then alternate the number of increases for the double crochet, because I believe the 5 double crochets I did in this square are probably better suited for half double crochet, and I think 7 double crochets is probably better for the double crochet increase, and I'll show you those side by side so you can decide too. Oh, that's great, Sherry. So this one is alternating direction every other round, and this is working always right side facing in the round. And these are double crochet squares with 5 double crochet increase corners. And you notice that they're square, but not with really strong points. And I'll show you what I mean by that when I do a square with more increase in the corner. I think double crochet is the only one that you have options on. Single crochet, it's 3. Half double crochet, it's 5. Treble crochet, it's a minimum of 7. So it's the double crochet where you can do 5 or 7. And then after that, I was thinking that we could do stitch patterns and show you how to turn a row stitch pattern, you know, combination of stitches to make a pattern, how to turn those from rows to rounds. Exciting, huh? This is the stuff that I love to do. I love being able to manipulate patterns from rows to rounds because it opens up a whole new world. Once you can do that, you can do top-down shawls, you can do garments, you can do anything that needs a corner. Yes, this does have videos as well. When you go to the free pattern page, they are embedded into the pattern, or you can search for Meshberry here on YouTube and find it that way as well. No, Kimberly, I do not record the Tuesday night knitting and crochet club. 5, 6, 7, 8. That is all private, well, semi-private. It's public at Panera Bread, but I don't broadcast it on YouTube. That's just special for people that join live. Anytime someone is in the area, you are more than welcome to join us. Faye has been there, and I'm sure she can. Whoops, I lost my. That's what happens when you start counting. Okay, now I can look up again. Oh, Kimberly, I'm jelly. You've got an RV. That's awesome. That's what I want one day. Yep, anytime anyone is ever in Naples area, you're welcome to join us on Tuesday evenings at the Panera Bread in North Naples. We meet from 6 to 8 p.m. We eat dinner together, we chat, we talk about yarn. I help anybody with any problems they have with their patterns, or needing help fixing mistakes, or recognizing what they're doing, or even learning something new. It's so fun. I love to be able to help everybody, and I love to be put on the spot and have to juggle multiple questions at a time. It's really good for, it's really challenging for me, and I love a good challenge. So far it's been pretty successful of helping everybody, and I thoroughly enjoy helping people, so it's fun. Melissa dreams of getting an RV too. Yeah, they sound so fun. Just to be on the road and explore. Oh, I love that idea. Okay, so even from the first round here with a 7-stitch increase, you can already see how much more those corners are pronounced. So instead of doing 5 doubles, I'm doing 2 doubles, chain 3, 2 doubles. And it's really making a more pronounced point for my square. So as soon as I finish this one, I'll then show you the half double crochet version, and you'll notice that the 5 half double crochets in those corners will look more pronounced like corners. What do you mean continuous rounds? Yes, you were just working around. Someone's living in their RV right now, but I couldn't see who. Oh, is Jenny not here today? Yep, you'd have to learn how to drive it in all areas. I agree, Donna, but hey, it's just part of the learning curve, like everything else. My dream would be to buy something old and either remodel it or convert it. My problem, though, is that I don't think I'm mechanically inclined enough to take on that kind of a project. I do believe that I could learn how to be a mechanic on YouTube, but I'm not sure if I want to add that to my responsibilities right now where I'm pretty strapped on time. So my other option is to buy something new-ish with a warranty, which means it's going to be a lot more expensive, which is why I'm not ready to do it yet. But I'm going to get mine wrapped. I would love to have something very branded for my brand and with different yarn or photos or maybe just lace all over it. So it's definitely going to look more like a tour bus when I'm done, and it's going to be more like a tour bus because my whole goal is to take Yarn on the Beach and the Tuesday night Knitting and Crochet Club and my books and my yarns on the road and to meet more people in person. Kind of replace when I used to do traditional convention shows and just take my show on the road, and it's going to be awesome. But I just have to figure out a few more things before I can start doing that. And so I'll need, someone said they can get the van size. I probably won't be able to do the van size because I'm going to have, I'm going to need to take books and yarn and all sorts of stuff with me, all sorts of amazing, wonderful, gorgeous stuff with me, where they're going to need to be stored on the RV as well. And anything that I need for classes, like maybe tables or awnings and stuff like that. So I've got to think about what size works for all of that. So there's so much to think about, and it's awesome. And I sometimes late at night, if I can't sleep, I'm on the internet trying to figure this out. And every time it ends up being more expensive. What I want and what I think I need is more expensive than I can afford at the moment. So it goes on the back burner or back in my dreams for now. But eventually, it's going to be awesome. No, I'm not left-handed. YouTube mirrors the images, so it looks like I'm crocheting left-handed. I'm really crocheting right-handed. This top is the Mesh Berry, and it's a free pattern on my website that also includes video tutorials here on YouTube, and you can easily find it by the search terms Mesh Berry. It's easy to find on my website and easy to find on my YouTube channel. Nerdy Stitcher hasn't crafted in days. Oh no! Hopefully you can have time to craft soon. It's so good for your soul, right? Oh my gosh, we've gone over today. See, that's what happens. I start thinking about RVs and I just go on and on. Oh, someone has a Class C. Awesome. That's awesome. Good for you. I hope you enjoy it. All right, we're almost out of time, so let's take the last minute here to look out at this amazing view, soak in these colors, soak in a few more sounds of the waves crashing the shoreline, and set our intentions for the day. Thank you all so much for spending time with me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise. I hope you enjoyed the beach. Hope you enjoyed the sound of the waves, chatting with me and everyone else here. Don't forget, the links to this pattern and many more can be found in the link below. It's the mesh berry top, so you can easily find it on my website and on my YouTube channel. If you like Yarn on the Beach podcast, please click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. If you click the bell notification, it'll let you know every time I'm live so you can join in the live conversation. We're here on the beach for sunrise 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.